Friday, and as a work week is coming into its conclusion, so is our conversation about how we can choose to live with hope in our lives. And the last 2 days, I think, have been really beautiful as an invitation for us just to look at the practical circumstances in our life, right? On Wednesday, we had this conversation about being real patient in our life. Yesterday, I thought was just encouraging, where we can notice what God is doing, even if we don't see it, as we're asking for the grace to be patient. And one of the things that will be of great help to us as we're asking to be patient, one of the things that will be, I think, a source, a place where God gives us the gift of hope, is our memory. I said to us on Wednesday that suffering, struggle, it's like a lens through which we look at everything. I mentioned with some detail how it colors our present moment and how it kind of claims our future. It tempts us to believe we're always going to be struggling. We're always going to be in this situation that we're in. And yet that is objectively not true. Not only, of course, does the Bible tell us that that's not true, and not only does the reality of God's living and active presence today remind us of that, not only does the fact that the resurrection's real and heaven's real remind us of all that, but our memory reminds us that God is faithful. And when we're patient, it's important for us to remember. I can't tell you how many times in my own life where I've been really suffering or struggling, either with the circumstances of life, with people that I love, or even as I'm just struggling with myself and my own patterns and my own sinfulness. And in those moments where I'm tempted to believe that I'm never going to get out of where I am, I've been reminded by good people in my life that I need to remember the times where I've kind of been here before and God did come through. I need to remember the times where it was tough and I was able to persevere through it. I need to remember the things that God has said to me in the past that I need to lean on now. Our memory is a really important thing for us to hold on to when you've got nothing left to hold on to. It's our memory that God will often use, reminding us of past things as a source of encouragement in the present things. Here's a fun exercise that I think will be helpful for us today, and that is for us to maybe grab a sacred journal, maybe a sacred place in a Bible where we can insert a few sheets of paper, or maybe something that only you and you alone are going to see, and to actually review your history of how God has come through for you, and then to write that down. When we can see it in front of us, it's easier for us to recall and to remember in the very moments where we need to recall and remember the goodness of God. Writing those things down, having it in front of us, can be a source of encouragement and a real source of inspiration. I mentioned to you just a few seconds ago that sometimes I'm reminded of that by people in my life, and we're going to conclude our conversation about choosing to live with hope by talking about the importance of healthy community and good people in our life. That's going to be tomorrow. But until we have that conversation over the weekend, let's begin by celebrating the gift of this day. Let's recall our history of God's presence in our life. Let's put that somewhere where we can see it so that we can be a people of hope, especially in the moments when we need hope more than anything else. God bless you.